Hello everyone. Welcome to a stream where I am not actually here. As you may have heard from everywhere else I've probably talked about it, I am out of town this entire week. So unfortunately, I'm not really in a position to like move the stream time and have a stream available for you guys otherwise. I'm recording this ahead of time, actually recording this before the stream from that happened last week. So instead of playing Scourge Hive, we will be playing some Chōshin Heiki Zeroigar for the PCFX, which is a top-down shooter with robots, as you may see on screen. I really don't know that much about Zeroigar other than the fact that it exists, and it's a shooter on the PCFX, and people seem to like it. This is a fan translation, hence the text on the bottom screen. I actually don't know if they covered up like part of the video with the black bar there for the text, or if they actually like try to refit it on screen. I'm guessing they just covered up the bottom there. But anyways, yeah. If you're like, hey Ben, are you gonna give us some in-depth insight about how this game plays as a shooter? Well, I have played one top-down shoot 'em up in my life, basically, and that is Soldier Blade, and I beat it 10 years ago. So you know, you're not unfortunately gonna get a ton out of me in regards to a lot of thought about this game, or at least compared to other shooters, right? But there's one thing that we can say about this game, and we are going to pay attention to this now because I don't know anything about this game again, is this game has some story stuff going on. It's got some animated cutscenes, as you can see. I don't know if this is based off anything, or if this is just like its own standalone thing. It feels like it has a very distinct style to it, though. But, you know, I think this is pretty, straightforward story as far as I can tell, of just like, hey, I don't know if it's aliens per se, but, one group of space people basically are taking over. Yes, galactic civilization, so there are multiple galactic civilizations. One thing that's kind of unique about this game, though, is that there's like a leveling system, or at least as far as I'm aware, it's fairly unique. I'm sure there's other shooters that have it, but that'll hopefully make today easy. I think we will be able to beat this game. If we can't beat it, we'll see what happens. But at the very least, I think we'll be able to play through the main mode at least once here. Man, he's got some hair. Yeah. Another reason why I chose to play this game during the pre-recorded stream is the thing I found with a lot of shooters or games that are like shoot 'em ups are really the own thing. My own brother. And like Star Fox and games like that is that these games typically require some pretty intense concentration to some degree, and actually playing it with a chat is very hard. I bought Glay Lancer a while ago, and I was gonna stream that at some point, but then I thought back on how Star Fox 1 went, and I was like, actually, maybe no. So eventually I'll play Glay Lancer, but I never had like a ton of desire to play top-down shoot 'em ups. Probably potentially because like my first console was like a Nintendo 64. Oh, it's 1945. I didn't realize this was in the past, technically. So I never really grew up playing that many like top-down shooters. So I think it didn't really ever like jump out at me. I don't know what possessed me to get Soldier Blade. I think it might have just been one of the earliest virtual console games that was for the TurboGrafx 16. I could be wrong about that, but oh. I was messing around earlier, and apparently I unlocked Sakuragar mode, or whatever that is. There's definitely like a lot of different modes in this game that I was not aware of as things. So it seems like they at least tried to add some replayability. I think some of them might have some unique cutscenes. We'll probably only play anime mode today. Also, I'm using a Frame Meister, so we're gonna lose chunks of these cutscenes, unfortunately. I probably should get a Retro Tink at some point, but we'll see. I've not like checked to see what the ongoing availability of the Retro Tink is. That would definitely be the first step in like being able to do 4K capture, which wouldn't matter so much for something like Zeroigar, but it would matter for things like Wii games. That would help. I really don't want to capture games at 4K though. Maybe he could. Oh, also, while this is happening, Filler's the one who actually burned me this copy. I was having trouble getting this game to burn right, or at least initially when I tried to burn it. So thank you, Filler, for providing this to me. This is definitely one of the PCFX games that I think most people who get a PCFX play at some point. Just because it is so accessible, and it has a fan translation, so... It's like this and Pia Care, I think, are the only two like complete translations. The one thing in Welcome to Pia Care, maybe when I was thinking about the PCFX video, one thing I say in that PCFX video is that from start to finish, you can play that game in English. I think one of the cutscenes at the beginning of the game doesn't have like subtitles. I believe they put it like in a text file alongside the download for the patcher, but you can't actually like apply to things. It's interesting though because like it's the engine that Hunex uses at least. I'm not sure about all the other PCFX games, but like the Hunex visual novel engine or whatever you would call it has the ability to display text over FMV cutscenes, and that's like actual console text essentially. And so that was actually translated, but the actual like girls talking with their voiceover has not been. I'd imagine most PCFX games would probably have to do something similar to Zeroigar, where they actually like replace the video files with like baked-in subtitles if they really wanted to do like a complete translation kind of thing. I have no idea how hard that is technically, but... Alright, also, I'm probably going to be very bad at this video game, just so you're aware. Alright, okay. One of the nice things is that it does have text with the voiceover right there, because one thing that's like a problem in, I think, Farland's story is there are scenes in that game that have voiceover. And I think this is true for a lot of other PCFX games. Oh geez, this is a great start already. One of the problems with Farland's story is a lot of the or at least a chunk of the cutscenes are just like voiceover with character sprite faces, so they can't really like just like insert text wherever they want, basically, without like, I assume, reprogramming the game, basically. I need more gun, thank you. If there's one thing I know about shooter, it's the more gun, the better. Oh my gosh, I don't remember this game being so intense at the start. The last time I tried this. I'm gonna die, that's for sure. But like I mentioned earlier, there's a level up system in this game, so if we do die, our ship will level up, and hopefully we can Dragon Quest this game and brute force it if we need to. Not exactly sure if those green power-ups are doing anything for me anymore at this point. Seems like my firing rate is... oh, I can tap. Okay. Oh, you know, I think I might have saw that the pressing like the mode 1 to the mode B might enable auto fire or something. Rather not destroy my thumb if possible. I like this dude's hair. It's got a little beard scruff to it, looks like. Oh, hopefully it recovers my HP bar, because... Oh, okay, goodbye, Professor. Hopefully it recovers my HP bar, because I was almost out of health there. I've become Zeroigar. I will say, I'm not a huge fan of the mech design in this thing. I think they look really goofy. Okay, Zeroigar was not enough to heal my health, so I'm just gonna have to live my life with barely any HP. Right. Yeah, I think changing the mode, I think, helped with the, there we go. I think changing mode 1 to mode B helped with, like, the, auto fire. Yes, I can still fight. I forget what the checkpoint system in this game looks like. I seem to recall it not being as often as I'd like. Yeah, that's what I thought back here. Okay. Also, still level 1, apparently, so we'll see if auto fire helps me survive a bit more. Once you get Zeroigar, I think you get like a spread shot, and I feel like that is a big help. I also feel like there's just less enemies on screen, but maybe that's because I am using the auto fire, so I'm able to just kind of blow through things. I'm trying to think of other like shooters I've played though. I've played a little bit when I was in Japan. There was that is it Mushi Mushi Pork or something like that? That cave shooter with the ladies on the bikes. It's like the chubby ladies. And I think you're like saving pigs or something. I played a little bit of that while I was in Japan. I've probably played a variety of other shooters over the years, but yeah, that's what's it called? The only one I really ever sat down and really committed to. Soldier Blade. I do like the ending to Soldier Blade. There's like this voice clip that like comes up on the final boss, where like right before the fight starts, he goes, "I'll kill you," and it's like really, I don't know. It's like one of those like 16-bit digitized voices that I really enjoyed. Oh boy. All right. I don't know what those medals do, if they're just giving me EXP or what. Alright. Significantly more health, and we'll skip the cutscene. Let's see if I can not immediately take damage. Okay. Alright, that's bad. Blades. Punch. I assume I could probably come over here now. It seems like the safer thing, maybe. Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, spread shot. Oh god, dying. Oh, you know what? I think I have like, yeah, an extra shot there. You have like you can see in the bottom right corner of the screen, I get like a power up essentially, and I can use that as an attack too. And I think you get multiple power ups throughout the game. I'm glad it's level 1, yet I've game over twice. Alright, I leveled up and I got new weapons. I also replaced my armor. You know what this means? What's going on at Mount Fuji? Alright. Let's see what's going on at Mount Fuji, guys. I did get fairly far in this game at some point. I think I almost finished it once. I don't remember what stopped me, really. I don't remember how long it took me. But hey, we learned his pattern a little bit. It's probably good. I picked up Blastworks for the Wii a while ago, and I still have not sat down and played that. But I think the thing with Blastworks for the Wii is I think it was intended to be mainly an online game. Specifically, I think you could share levels, or like I guess levels, that's what you'd call these, with other players online. And I think it's like a side-scrolling shooter, if I recall correctly. You know, that was definitely in my like dollar bargain bin Wii game hunting. I don't know how much I should bother with these power-ups, given that they don't seem to really do that much for me right now. And I don't really know if these medals are getting me EXP or what. But yeah, that's like one of my bargain Wii games. There's a couple of other Wii shooters I can think of. There's one that was like the, it was like a collection of shooters by one company. I'm trying to remember the company name. It's like Ray something. And like they were gonna release like all the shooters on the GameCube in like a bundle, and then I think they canceled plans for that, and then they re-put it out on the Wii later. There's also like a top-down shooter for the GameCube that came out around that era as well. I can't remember what it was exactly. All right, what's at Mount Fuji? All right, I think is hand lasers first, and then is it something in the middle? I can't remember. Oh yeah, there's those things, and then those things, and then yeah, handies. I'll just hang out right here, I think. Oh yeah, use my tornadoes. Ah! Alright, we win. We Dragon Quest it. We leveled up enough to win. I love JRPGs. Nice guitar riff. Oh yeah, I forgot to try out my other skills. If those are all new weapons, that's a lot of weapons from the start. That was like, what, 7 weapons so far? What an inconvenient time to interrupt her sentence. Right, but she's gonna tell you how to become better Zeroigar. Zeroigar 2. Alright. Thankfully, I think all these missions have like a pre-mission screen or like a period of time where it doesn't start yet, so. Oh yeah, let's see. So we got Flame Shot, we got Wind Shot, Missiles, Auto Aimer, Ball and Chain, Hot Iron Blast, Wind Cannon. Okay. We'll let's see what Ball and Chain does. Okay. That's a Ball and Chain, I can confirm. Seems like it spins around you if you spin it. Is it just out as long as I leave it out? Yeah, it's just out as long as I leave it out. Ooh, give me that, give me that, give me that. I want my triple shot. Oh god! Auto aimer. I assume auto aimer is just like auto lock on or something. Missiles, that's slow, but probably decent on bosses, I'd assume. Ooh, bad. Getting greedy. Alright, missiles. The thing I was always told about these games is to try to generally look at yourself more than the enemies at the top of the screen. Oh god, I just went right through that. Still not doing a very good job. Alright. Got a pea shooter. Yes. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ugh. Is there anything that can help me out? I don't know how Iron Blast is. Oh! Dying is what that was. Alright, so I think it should just send us back to, yeah, you leveled up. I think it should just send us back to, the beginning of the, yeah, trench. Okay. Okay, so that does that. Ball and Chain, Auto Aimer, Charge Guard. Alright, so you can put like a barrier in front of you. Seems somewhat reasonable. Nice spread shot. Okay. Spread shot definitely makes this game a lot easier, I have found. Or at least that was my experience in the past when I played this. Probably most games like this, spread shot is always the OP one. You just kind of camp the back of the screen and let life do its work for you. I wish I knew what all the little power-ups did. That would be the nice thing about having the manual for this. I could actually look at that. I don't know if anybody's scanned the manuals online for this. I seem to recall looking around trying to find PCFX manuals, and I had trouble, I had trouble finding, oh, dang it. There we go. Spread shot. Oh, God, no. Why did that hurt so much? Jeez. I seem to recall not finding a ton of manuals available. I found the Team Innocent one because Game Vacante or whatever, I think, pointed me over to the archive.org one. I did scan my own Team Innocent manual files as well. Ooh, good spread. I have not uploaded them yet. I probably should because they are like a higher resolution, but I'm very sloppy when it comes to scanning. I can't keep anything straight, and then like if I try to line it up with the side of the scanner, it like always ends up like cutting it off in some way or another, which is frustrating. So I don't know. I figured worst case scenario, sloppy scans that I don't cut off the edges is going to be better than no scans at all or lower resolution scans. And then somebody else can re-fit them later if they need to. Sleep with the fishies. Okay, that did not seem to do a lot of damage. How about wind? Yeah. Hot iron blast? I don't think ball and chain will, but... Ooh! Yeah, ball chain seems like a bad... missile? Oh god. I don't know what to do about this. Oh yeah, we got rid of the hands at least. That's something. Just gonna missile him in the face over and over again. Oh god! Ooh, that hurt. So I guess he's like burned through all of his like appendages first, and then you actually do damage to his health. I don't really know what's the best option for that. I feel like Flame was doing the most on the crab at the very least. Level 5. Alright, hopefully we can get ourselves a spread shot again. I do like the water effect on this stage. Although I imagine for some people it might be hard to look at. I imagine if I was streaming actively, actually, this would probably not be a great stream screen. Although, with how YouTube Premiere's stuff works, it's kind of weird because it is kind of like streaming a video. So there's a good chance this actually just kind of looks bad. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. That's okay. We'll eventually escape this stage. I did try to go ahead and include the overscan at the top of the screen, so sorry if you didn't see that, and now I'm telling you about it, so you are. Ow. Man, I hate this guy. I think overscan is like a very cool thing to look at in general. I like seeing like what happens off the borders of the screen that you're not supposed to see. This is usually it's not anything super exciting, but it can be kind of neat to see what's stored up there sometimes. Sometimes it's mostly nothing. I'd say most of the time it's mostly nothing. Like right now it's just that, oh, we didn't make the waterfall graphic long enough to cover that space of the screen, so. Ooh, ooh. Probably vibrate a little bit. Make sure I can hit everything. Look at that. All right. We'll try using the flame on this boss up here. I think I like the flame. Oh god. I'm coming in with not as much health as I'd like, though. Oh! Kinda looks like Gino. What's the color scheme of him? I guess like aim at his hands first. Okay, well, I'm out of flame. Bullets only. Oh god! Okay. Alright. Trying to remember what he does here. He does that. I think at some point he shoots a big blue laser. That seems easy enough to dodge. Apparently he does that. Rest in peace, me. I can still fight. Give me all the levels. New powers. What was that one? Was like an arrow to the left or something? Okay. Homing laser. Okay. Homing laser. And was there anything else that jumped out at me? Oh, I think some of these just like leveled up or something. So hot iron blast, wind cannon, and flame shot are the highest level things. We'll need flame shot first. I don't think it levels up based off like what you've been using though. I think that's just like as you level up, you just get that level version of a thing basically. Oh god, oh god. Oh. Ah! I don't know if Pocky and Rocky is considered a shooter. I did play Pocky and Rocky growing up a bit. Kiki Kai Kai. I would like to play another Pocky and Rocky game. I just don't know what will happen. I did pick up, I forget what the US name is called, but it's like Sakuya, the Snow Princess or something like that, which is basically Pocky and Rocky, but oops, we don't have the license to make a Pocky and Rocky game. Ow! Alright. Lost my spread shot, but hopefully we'll get it back. Kiki Kai Kai is a real fun name to say. No spread. Oh boy. I wish the hitbox was a little more clear in games like this. Some games they do like kind of show you what it is, and maybe I'm missing something here. But like I crossed over an enemy a little bit earlier, and like they hit my legs and I didn't take any damage, which you know I'm fine with. But it'd be nice to like better understand when and where I'm gonna get hit, basically. But again, that could just be... Oh, ow, ow, ow. That could just be me not knowing how these things work. There we go. I think that might be full spread. I don't know if the colors mean anything in the bottom left-hand corner, if it just matters how many squares you got. I don't know what homing laser really does. Ooh, that seemed good. I think I might have just lucked out there. Maybe. I don't know. It might just do a lot of... It hits it a lot, at least. I don't know if that's doing damage, but... Oh, yeah, that's right. You do that. Oh, stay away from me. I think I'm recovering bullet enemy energy. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. Yes, my level 6 machine has so much power. Zeroigar is the real hero. It's not the pilot in the ship. It's the Gundam. Mech, sorry. Alright. I brought a little tiny glass of water, but maybe I should have brought more. Maybe because I'm not distracted by chat. I feel like usually if I have a cup of water, I forget about it at some point, but I kind of blasted through it. Oh, a tear. All right, Frame Meister. Frame Meister's like, I cannot look at this. No tears for me. All right, break through the sky. I'm kind of curious, like, I do not know much about the shooter genre in general. Like, this one's got, like, little anime cutscenes, interstitials, and I'm curious, like, how many shooters, like, went out of way to tell a story, like, mid-gameplay kind of thing. Admittedly, this is, like, not super mid-gameplay. It's, like, in between missions, right? So, but, you know, that's just my ignorance, really, at this point. I wouldn't be able to actually say anything about that. I feel like most shooters I'm aware of are, like, from arcades and stuff, so it's like pretty rare they bothered with any kind of plot outside of maybe just like there's probably some like Gradius lore somewhere, right? Like the lore book that tells you why is it the Viper or something? I don't remember. Ow, I got hit by something. I don't know what. Oh, is it those guys moving left and right down there? Gotta be careful if I don't blow them up. Oh, that's fast. Oh, is he just tiny? Is he far away? Oh, he's just tiny. Ooh! Give me that, give me that. I assume he's a mini-boss? Alright. Yeah, I was about to say, that was way too soon for a final boss. There's a decent amount of layers here, it looks like, though. One of the things I really like about Chōshin Heiki specifically, in terms of, like, utilizing the PCFX, is that they have a couple scenes in that game where they, like, overlay the gameplay over, like, well, not really gameplay, it's more like cutscenes over, like, an FMV segment. I don't know if there's other PCFX games that really kind of play with that, other than, like, you know what I was mentioning earlier about Pia Carrot and First Kiss Story overlaying text over some of the FMV sequences. But I think that would have been, like, a cool thing to see explored more, or maybe in the future I will find a game that does that more. Megami Paradise 2 does it on the title screen as well, now that I think about it. But one thing I always, like, really liked about old PlayStation Final Fantasies was the sequences where they would have, like, a moving FMV cutscene and your character, like, running around in them. The Final Fantasy VIII one, like the Galbadia Garden battle one, is my favorite, probably, example of that. Oh, alright, I'll just hang out over here while you tornado. What's happening? Okay. Oh, they're heat-seeking me. Well, that was easy enough. Or at least so far. Is that his final form? I don't know if it's the case, but I'm, like, scared that they're gonna have, like, a desperation attack thing. So I'm like, hide in the corner. We blew through that level. The heat shot so far seems very useful just because it hits so much. Alright. It's like, I was like, am I gonna see some skit? Will I have to edit this clip? I think it's usually not a problem on the PCFX, but I was looking at like the Anime Freaks discs a little bit, and some of them are just like, hey, here's some chests, and it's like, all right. It would have been nice to know if that was gonna have a little bit of 18 plus in there, but although I don't really know what like. Oh, goodbye, sister. I don't really know like what rating you get with like tops. I think it is like at least like adult late night anime things. Like I think like Senran Kagura they show like full top nudity, right? Kanagawa Jet Girls did it as well. Man, I really did not want to watch Kanagawa Jet Girls. I like Jet Girls a lot. That is a really neat fun game, but the story mode in that thing was not my favorite. As much as I like Jennifer Peach and what's her name? Amelia Orange, was that their names? For the moon. The one place safe from capitalism. How it is? I've never played, what's it called? What game is that? Command and Conquer? Code Red? Like the one place I can stay away from capitalism. Space! Or something. I'm definitely getting that joke right. Don't worry about it. Pre-recorded stream, no one can correct me. Although I think it was like I think I saw an article that was like, hey, we're gonna be able to do space ads soon, so sorry, whatever game that was. Command and Conquer. I know it's Command and Conquer, I just have no idea which Command and Conquer. There's a lot of Command and Conquer games. I only had a demo disc for Command and Conquer. I forget which one. Might have just been the first one. And I played that one. I liked that the like the buildings that had the like civilians in them, they just like would come out and they just have like a, you know, handgun that they could just shoot people with, which was always kind of a fun thing. Like, okay, instead of soldiers, just have your little civilian men come out and start shooting people. That doesn't sound right. Ooh, red. Still don't know what any of these do, but they're probably good. Probably good for my body. I do not like these guys at all. Okay. Yeah, Soldier Blade was like a really challenging game. That was something that I think people told me after I beat it. They were surprised I beat it because I think it was like... and again, I am very ignorant of the top-down shooter space. I think people said Soldier Blade was like not a particularly easy shooter at the very least on the TurboGrafx. It was the first TurboGrafx game I played, I think, actually, because I never had a TurboGrafx or I never knew anybody with the TurboGrafx growing up. Admittedly, when I was like growing up, having like being able to play SNES Genesis and things like that I did not have a console, so it was very much like wherever I had the opportunity to play that, and it usually was just like at my uncle's, and they just had like Super Nintendo, and NES as well. So I was born in '90, so like, you know, Super Nintendo was coming out by like around the time I was being born, so any NES I played was after the fact. Although, you know, NES had games coming out, you know, in the years afterwards as well. But I was playing like Skate or Die and Contra, and I think those were very much coming out within the lifespan of the NES, or at least, you know, before the Super Nintendo came out, right? So, go! Skate or Die. I don't know if I have any NES games left to beat. I think Super Mario Bros. 3 might have been the last one. I may have technically not beat Skate or Die, but, you know, that's not really... At least the first Skate or Die does not really have much of a win condition. I probably should rely on power-ups while things are bad. Forward Spray, is that just like another shot? I don't know if that's really helping me that much. It's just like doubling up my current shots. Iron Fists? Okay. It's like somewhat of a decent defensive option there, but it's kind of random of where it shoots. Fusion Bomb, okay, that's good, but it heats up everything. Yeah, I don't like. There's nothing that's really like a spread here, which I think is kind of what I was looking for. At least I can like shoot that at like, you know, fairly resistant targets that I can just kind of like use that to get rid of them. I'll probably have to do this mission again, but Good soundtrack. I don't know if this is using the PCFX's sound chip or if it's reading off the disc. Oh. Let me see if I can see if the drive. Oh yeah, it's reading all the time, I think. So I think it might be just streaming audio off the disc. The PCFX sound chip. I don't really know much about sound chips, but I like the sound of the PCFX sound chip. But some games do not use it well. The music in Makino Z is maybe a little simplistic in a way I was not really expecting. That game has some presentation issues, but I think overall it's a very fun game. I need to sit down and finish it, though, still. On the list to do, per usual, like a lot of things. This is on the list to do for almost a year now, and here I am. Mostly playing it because I needed something to stream offline that I was like, I know I'll never get to this unless I do this now. I am gonna lose everything before we get to the boss. I'm on a single fire pea shooter. Okay, I'm dead. Good enough for me. Not sure how I'm gonna recover from this. This mission seems a little intense up front here. Unless I can get like a spread shot early on. I might be stuck here for a little bit. We made good progress in the last like 20 minutes or so, though. I feel like the first 20 minutes we were stuck on the first world. Yokai! Yeah. I'm really... You know, this game, like, if you're like a PC Engine fan or something like that, I imagine this game is probably one of the most appealing games on the system because it is. Again, I cannot speak to the quality of this game compared to other shooters, but like, shooters are something that is very popular on the PC Engine. This does make me think I really should probably at some point check out the PC Engine in more depth. That being said, I would not be playing games like this probably. I'd be playing Private Idol and QNX's weird golf simulator game. Man, I'm getting messed up. Alright. What are you doing? Side lasers? Okay. Nice. Give me stuff. Give me stuff. Do this again. I feel like this is the safest tactic when like everything just dies in one hit. But once things stop dying in one hit, then it becomes a problem. Oh, spread shot. Nice. Okay. Let's see if we can let's play it safe. Let's be very liberal in our use of our special to see if we can kind of salvage our equipment here and keep it for the boss. With this, man, they are just tearing through that. Oh God, no. Okay, that probably wasn't the best decision I made, but you know, oh God, there's so much on screen. Maybe I should try a different skill. Oh man, I'm surprised I didn't take any damage there. Just very generous shooting. Okay, whew. Alright, we don't have any resources for the boss really, but hopefully the boss is fairly easy. Ooh. Okay. Whew. And he's almost dead. Oh man. Hide. Let me hide in the corner of the screen, please. Thank you. Da 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 da. Level up. Place armor. Cutscene. Don't touch the controller. I don't want to skip cutscenes on accident. We need the full Zeroigar plot. Who's that lady? Or was that going over all the characters we killed already? Okay. That man. One thing I've always been curious about, you know, in anime and stuff, and probably other things as well, like characters will just like bleed out of their mouth at some point. Like, is the intention that they like internal bleeding is happening, and they're coughing up that blood, or are they like is blood happening in their mouth basically? I think the voice acting is very quiet compared to the rest of the game. Admittedly, I think because they're pulling the audio off the disc, the voice acting never overlaps with any music, so... or at least not, like, during the FMV cutscenes, right? FMV cutscenes are a different thing, because they're just streaming all the cutscene audio at that point. Alright. Alright. I do not like those little, like, fortresses. They scare me. Oh, God. Robot frogs on the moon. I want that thing on the left. Thank you. The big green ones barely look any different, but they seem to be the ones that actually power you up, so. Oh, dang, I didn't realize they were dropping stuff. Do those only shoot after you kill them? I think so. Maybe it's bad to shoot those guys. I feel like a lot of things on this level only shoot you if you actually kill it. Alright. I'll take that. There we go. Where the heck are we going? Is this a spaceship or something? Mother brain. Oh wow, that thing came flying fast. Oh, I do not like these really resilient flying dudes. At least so far we've kept our spread shot, I say, as the worst enemies come on screen. Alright, get up there, get down. Oh gosh. Why are they coming so fast? Oh my gosh. What am I supposed to do about this? I guess I could use like a short range attack. Oh! Just give me to the boss, quick. Okay. At least we kept our tiny spread shot. Hey there, Piccolo. Alright, I like that. I can live with that. Seems a little broken, but that's okay. I'll take it. See ya, dude. See ya, Piccolo-san. Piccolo-san, die, 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 die. Simply. So there's 5 so far, right? So I assume there are 8 bosses total. That'd be my assumption. Or 8 zones. Not that I know how many zones there are in these kind of games, but since there are 7 super powerful guys, and I assume there's the one super powerful guy behind the 7 super powerful guys. I thought he was gonna kick her. Or kick him.
もはやルルとは兄でも妹でもありません。それでこそ裏切り者の兄弟よ。
Oh man, I like that. That was a nice burn. All right, what's going on at Mount Fuji? The Rock King? I like that I can fly under the text here. All right, lobster. This is one of those interesting graphics in like PCFX games where like it feels like it uses like an expanded color palette. Which probably makes a lot of sense in like a CRT, but when you're like upscaling it, it's not as good. And like, because I think I don't know what it is exactly, but basically, my assumption is that like it's basically an image file rather than like a sprite or something, right? And so like there's compression that happens. I don't know anything about this. Don't listen to what the vomiting coming in my mouth right now, but like I'm trying to think of a similar thing. There's a game I was playing recently. Oh, it's actually Chōshin Heiki. No, Chōshin Heiki. Kishin Zenki. Like the cutscenes in Kishin Zenki are very like PC Engine like cutscenes in terms of their presentation and how they're made, or at least how it looks like it's made. But it uses like an expanded color palette or something, and so like it's very like compressy in a way that like Chip-Chan Kick doesn't look like. We're gonna use all the most accessible. Hey, dude. Proto Man's back. Oh, is that her brother? I missed. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay. Man, that flash is real bad. Man, that heat wave move seems so broken. She said Nissan? Not his name? Should have been brother. Alright. I did not look into it, but there was some beef around that Neo The World Ends With You translation that people were having about how the game translates some stuff. Oh god, behind me. That's not cool. Why would you do that? That's not how the rest of this game has worked so far. I don't worry too much about that stuff, but I was just thinking about it, and I think maybe the only game I've really had some beef with before is like Gunvolt 2 specifically. Like the translation, rather the voice lines of the Japanese did not fit the English text. And like times characters would literally say things in English, but there's like no real attempt to make it sound like, you know, that's, or like line up the dialogue in a way that made, see a face? That made that English text make sense. So like a character would just like say somebody's name like Gunvolt, but it'd be like a really, really long line or something. I kind of feel like at that point, just like, hey, dub it with your own dialogue. What's going on? Don't vacuum me up. Okay. Oh god, that hurts. I'm probably going to die. Unless something changes significantly here. Yeah. Alright, well, hopefully we can get a spread shot fairly easily. I can still fight. Can you still fight? I can still fight. Well, 13. No need to try new abilities. This one's the best. I'll try out some new ones here. I've been neglecting them. But this one's just so good. What do we got? Backburner. I already tried Backburner actually early. Before we started, I did not like it very much. 8-way. That does not look very 8-way. Maybe it's because level 1 or something. Sticker bomb. Sticks to enemies and like... Homing exploder. Interesting. I mean... But none of these just like compare to the wave of destruction that thing is. Oh god! I might just die this time around, but hey, you know. It's not all for nothing. Get that EXP. Oh yeah, these come from behind now. Oh no, or at least not yet. I will say one thing that's like a little hard for me to appreciate with these kind of games is like, to me, as somebody who is not experienced in this genre, and that's a very key factor there, right? All these games kind of feel the same, but I'm fairly certain a lot of that has to do with the fact that I'm just not familiar with the genre, so like I don't know, I can't like pick out what makes this game stand out outside of the leveling system. And, you know, the ability to gain new weapons, like, that seems, like, neat and different here. But most of the shooters I look at and go like, yeah, that's about right. You shoot and you pick up the stuff, then you get the spread shot. Sometimes the spread shot's a blue laser instead. That was nice. That was nice. Should be good. Oh no. Oh no. See ya, bro. See ya, Nissan. Ni sayonara? Okay. I forget, is there more level at this point? I think there is. Yeah, more level. I'm not doing great on health, so probably end up dying again, but I kind of expected that because I kind of messed this up pretty early on. Ooh boy, ooh boy, ooh boy. Dancing. Ah, that's right, they come from behind now. Alright, the spread shot, I could actually kill them. I'm probably not gonna make this. Alright, get as much XP as we can. Ah! I can still fight. No level up. Oh, jeez. Seems like this might be the second to last level, though, potentially. Based off how things have progressed so far. Alright. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Okay. This is a fairly good start so far, at least. Although I'm not getting spread shots yet. Oh god, the back hitters. It kind of looks like a puppet to me, actually. They kind of look like a bunch of gremlin heads stuck on top of each other, actually. Thinking about it. Oh, god. Get that. Oh. It is like fairly distracting, so like when things start coming down the screen, it's actually kind of hard to tell something's coming. You know, thinking about it, I don't think I remember seeing like that many shooters on like the DS specifically, which seems kind of weird. I feel like that'd be a platform you'd want to do that on. Oh god, got a little bit of a beam. Oh, I'm almost dead. I don't know if that was me skipping the cutscene or if that was the end of the dialogue. I tried to skip the cutscene there, I can confirm. Oh, other way, okay. Yeah! Spread shot, just no health. Okay, yeah, you can just press start to cancel the text. Alright then. I don't know what that little, like, plus sign, or not plus sign, like, play sign is in the top right corner of the screen. I don't know if that's something. I missed the good power up there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, okay. I need to finish up Pat Labor, speaking of, like, mech anime stuff, like... It's been sitting on my list for a while now, but I only have 2 episodes left. Oh, I got full health from something. Okay, I can appreciate that. Let's try to save our special shot then for now. Okay. I don't remember what these things do, but I want them to die immediately. So I don't even want to think about what they're doing to me. Get that. All right. Second best spread shot, I think. So I think we're in good shape right now, at least. Although we will probably run out of energy pretty quick. Oh, I missed it. Owie. What is that? Doing that. Okay, cool. I'm losing my spread shot. It's alright. Just burn him. Burn it down. Oh god! Oh, hey. There's a face over there. Kinda looks like the Char helmet face a little bit. Not the helmet, like at the end of the first Gundam series, that weird looking Gundam that her mech he fights in. I don't know, it's not a Gundam. Oh, I don't think it's a Gundam. Some kind of mobile suit thing. I don't know what like necessarily defines a Gundam. I guess if it's made out of Gundanium alloy or whatever it's called. Don't just controller, don't skip any cuts on accident. Oh my gosh! Oh, I thought his eyes were bandaged over too. Suddenly became Final Fantasy 15. Kind of curious if the animation cells for this got out there at some point. Given the popularity of this game, like, I think for pretty much since it came out to some degree, I'd imagine like those cells probably got out there, or if they got out there, they would have been sold pretty early. There's still like First Kiss Story cells you can find on Yahoo Auctions. I have not bothered buying them because they're too expensive to buy, and while it'd be cool to preserve them and everything, that would be like paying 20 to 60 bucks per cell, alright? So, ooh. Rainbow Road. Alright, well, I hope you guys like looking at the screen right now. We're on the fruit by the foot level. This is very, very bright. I mean, it's kind of cool, but it is like my eyes are starting to water immediately. I can appreciate it though. I feel like Chip Chan Kick had a very similar kind of background towards the end of its game. Oh hey, welcome back, bro. Oh, you got yourself a thing? Well, in some ways you made yourself like a little bit of a bigger target, but I guess you are more powerful technically. See you, dude. Alright. Pea shooter, here we go. Probably not enough to get anything better there other than the 2-shot. Oh, that's a turret. Alright, I think just kill as much as possible because we're probably gonna die mode. Get all that EXP. Yep, there we go. Right as we escaped the rainbow wave, right back into it. We might be in the rainbow wave for a little bit, so I don't know if that's something like photosensitivity will trigger. So hey, if that's the case, watch out. I don't know anything about photosensitivity and how it works, so I know flashing lights is bad. That's about it. How do I want to handle this? Do I just want to try to pea shooter it up, or do I want to use all my abilities? Probably try to use abilities. Is there anything? Y split that blast? This is kind of useful. Seems like it's doing okay. Doesn't need to be burning a ton of energy either, so no real harm in spamming it. Oh, which way is it? I need the only move that matters. Where is it? There it is. Hot Iron Blast. Thank you. Yeah, maybe I should just like hang out between here and here and then head over for the Hot Iron Blast when it makes sense. Oh, there's like the lasers on the sides there too. It's like I was wondering what I was getting hit by out over here last time with, so. Right. Back to the pea shooter. Where's the split? It's not really doing the damage I need on those guys at least. It'll help with the little guys at least, so. And that'd be good to have. Oh god. This probably isn't gonna work out for me. There we go. Get rid of that guy. Oh, I recovered health. Nice. Don't know where I got that from, but... It would be kind of nice if you like equip multiple skills at once, so you don't have to like sit here and switch between them. Ow! Ow! Maybe I should Hot Iron Blast. Just tidal waves of death, please. Not gonna have anything for the boss, but at this point I don't think I'm gonna make it as the boss. So I'll be surprised if I do. Alright, little extra energy. Alright. Ready to die immediately. Oh, there's some weird graphical glitch there. Ooh. That's flashing stuff.
ここまで要塞士を届けてくれて礼を言うよ。
こいつは要塞獣などではない。
どうだ、私の配下になる気はないか。その力、殺すには惜しい。
ふざけるな。
No, yes, no question. Oh. All right. Well, this is what I got. I'm prepared to die a horrible death. Okay. Probably gonna need to level up a little bit to get any progress here. I wonder if the split shot level up at all, because that could be very useful if doesn't seem like it. It was a little bit better. Shot enhancer. Just more damage on your normal shot. That might not necessarily be a bad thing. It's like a general damage up. I can get behind that. My real goal is to get, you know, spread shot. So if I can get a spread shot with the shot enhancer, I'm cool with that. I'll probably still use Heat Thing on this guy though. It just does so much damage, it's worth it. Nice. Okay, and then like, I think the lasers come out of the wings, right? All right, this is the perfect time to pause the game. All right, yeah, shot enhancer seems to be very useful. I was hoping to get a spread in there. Oh god. Well. Doesn't exactly minimize on how intense this is getting here, though. Despite it making it easier to clear out the screen, that's for sure. But it does make me kind of lose. Nice. Perfect. Nice. Shot enhancer. Where's my shot enhancer? I want death spread shot. Nobody touch me. Oh god, no! Don't lose my spread. No. No! Alright. Oh, god dang it. Ah! Free me. Well, I got health at least. Oh, we got spread shot back too. Cool. That. Come on, another spread. I think the boss gives us a spread at the start, right? I think I recall seeing that. Maybe I think of the last boss. Oh, there's another spread. Cool. I think, given how many targets there are at the beginning of this one, it probably makes more sense to keep spread shot on for now. And then once we lose our spread shot, we can switch over to hot iron or whatever it's called. Oh god. It's one target. It's gonna be hot iron shot. That is my plan here. Pass it. Oh, it's his head. Get his head. Oh no, the laser. Yeah. Oh no, it's not his final form. Hide behind the UI. I'll kill you. What's going on? Alright. Need the spread. Nice. What? Oh no. There we go. Okay. So bright. Is that it? Did we Zeroigar? I think we may have. I didn't realize that we were just like in the cockpit in the head. Oh, that dude. The brother. Alright, got my hot iron shot ready. Oh, did I lose my leg? Well, he lost his body. What does this remind me of? That, like, his weird energy form reminds me of something. Zeroigar gonna sacrifice himself. Gonna eject go. Oh, go. Did the cockpit survive? It kind of looks like a little like, yeah, it's a little like origami thing. I said origami. This is God Eater. All right. Credits. Rip go. World War II child. Thank you, Espernite. The name Espernite sounds familiar. I don't remember from where. I wonder if this was initially an English text, or if they translated that as well for the credits here. I feel like it's kind of like a 50-50 shot whether or not credits will be in Japanese text or English text. I think for older games it was more common to have English text because of like the lack of the ability to do kanji and stuff like that. Like, I could be wrong about that. Thank you, Studio Twinkle, for the photographs. I don't know if, like, the people doing the animation for these PCFX games and stuff, I assume they're just, like, traditional anime studios that they were hiring on. I remember Team Innocent had some anime studio, but I think when I really like sat down and looked into it, like the actual, despite the names of the anime studios actually kind of lining up, it didn't actually like connect quite right. Like there was something about like there's a disconnect in like where the companies came from. So I think it's just like two companies with the same name, kind of thing. Thank you, Nippon Denki Home Electronics. Go actually dead. I'm okay with games if their protagonists die at the end. Oh no, he's wheelchair man. Oh. He flew back from space in his World War II ship. Maybe, I don't... Is that actually him there? Or is that her just being like, there's a ship, therefore brother? Alright, well. All you Zeroigar fans out there, tell me about the lore. Let me know what happened. Tell me about the audio drama CD. Alright. I think this is the opening cutscene again. Alright, well that's the end of that, although what I was looking at earlier, I don't know what Sakuraigar mode is yet, but I was looking at battle mode a little bit earlier. Start a new battle. Don't really know what this is, but you get to like choose a different ship, and I didn't check the main dude, but when you like choose one of these guys, I think you get like unique cutscenes. There's a weapon shop so you can buy weapons. Save, battle. It seems significantly harder as well, so it seems like this is kind of like where the end game content is. Submarine Zeroigar. I'm not sure if there were, I can't remember if at the beginning of the game there were multiple Zeroigars, or if this is like okay, the story's over. Let's make our own Zeroigar, except for this one can only go underwater for some reason, maybe. Missed all those zone titles with the Frame Meister, unfortunately. So we got the one move that matters. But all these things are taking forever to die. Ow. Oh boy, oh boy. It's not really like a good way to wrap your way around if you get stuck in the corner there. We will probably not beat any of these stages from what I saw. They seem quite challenging, at least at the start. Can't say I know if that's true for the entire thing. I probably should sit down and try to burn through most of this. I think the range on that's very short compared to the main one. Ah! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Zeroigar. Let's see what Sakuragi mode is real quick. I don't think we're gonna play through any of these right now. Maybe. I don't know. We only took an hour. We still got like an hour left still. Do I want to Zeroigar more, or do we want to look at other things for a little bit? Let's look at Sakuragi mode, or whatever it's called, first here. While I try to determine if it's worth looking at something else. It's a nice little, like, level select screen there, though. We'll maybe check out the other character, too. But I assume they're all Zeroigar type A, B, C, so they probably all play very similarly, and then maybe, like, breaks up the power-ups between them. Star Calendar, something. I don't know what trial mode is either. We could take a look at that, too. I've not, like, actually read that text to know if... Oh. Hello, a very bad spaceman was attacking everybody. Oh, boy. Oh, that's cute art. Kind of curious how something like this comes about. What's the hatch? What is happening? Oh, is it like her failed versions of Zeroigar? Zeroigar. Okay. Sorry, I don't know how loud the audio is coming across right now, so if you can't hear the voices, I apologize. Although I feel like the art is 70% of the fun here. Golly. I wonder if this is the whole story, or if this is just the opening. I wonder if this was like filled in with like marker or something. It kind of looks like it's like marker on paper. Not this scene in particular, but some of these other ones. Maybe I'm wrong, but... Oh. All right. All right. Well, I guess this is an actual game mode, not just a weird cutscene. What if this is the full length of the game with just different cutscenes in between?
私どこに飛んでいくのかしら。
Okay. Gonna spawn out a cat and shoot fruit. This is kind of a fun thing. Mr. Bunny. Go, Mr. Bunny. Okay, that's a rotating thing around me. Oh, God. Let's bring the cat back out. Okay, cat's still just a double shot. Well, now I'm just a double shot too. Oh! Oh! Oh, God. I kind of want to spend time on this, but at the same time, I think it's going to largely be a similar experience to the main game outside of being really goofy and cute, which isn't necessarily bad. Although I guess like the power-ups are kind of different. I don't recall if we got a power-up that was like a drone before. That being said, we did not completely explore the entire power-up list because Iron Shot was just so powerful that I could not resist. Or what does that say? Gogan. That's a fun little thing. I'm glad that I was not aware that this was in the game, because this is a fun little surprise. Oh no. I want this. I wish the cat got spread shot too. That'd be nice. Give me that. Ah! Why are these guys so hard to kill? Mr. Bunny. Protect me, Mr. Bunny. I don't know if Mr. Bunny's gonna be able to protect me. Oh boy. Oh, that. All right.
なんだありゃ。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. PCF disk burning. All right, we skipping the cutscene? Nope. That is just the end of this. Well, what a shame. I think like this is really fun, really cute. But it's also probably playing through the whole game again, just with cute graphics, which is a fun like bonus thing for sure. But let me see. I didn't really plan for something after Zeroigar, but you know, we got a little bit of time left, so I'll see what we can do here real quick. I got some PCFX stuff that I have not really checked out yet, so let us check out some other PCFX stuff. including a game that supports the mouse. So let me get my PCFX mouse as well. I find most PCFX mouse games do not do a good job of implementing them, unfortunately. It very much seems like an afterthought, and for something that was not like bundled in by default with the system, it doesn't really make a lot of sense why you'd want to use a worse device to control a game. Although, obviously, there's like something to be said about like, hey, kind of nice for some games if like, you know, you just want to use one hand for some reason. Some reason or another. I love playing Animal Crossing with one hand. That's one of my favorite things about the City Folk on the Wii. You can play most of it just the nunchuck. Oh, this is Wakusei Little Cats. I have not actually put this in yet. The only thing I know about this game is that I read Kamimi's post about this, and she did not like it very much, from what I remember. So, I think it's like a strategy RPG of some sort, which seemed to be fairly common on the PCFX. Oh yeah, this is also a space game. I forgot. Well, you guys enjoy this opening cutscene. I'm gonna go grab some water real quick because I would like a little bit of water. Oh, flying off. Okay. Oh, cool. My background's still relevant. There's mechs in this game. Okay. I'm not really sure how this game starts, so we may hit a brick wall immediately. The mouse at least has a cursor, which is a good sign. If it's just like it's something that you kind of navigate between the different options on the screen, that's a little worrying. All right, message speed, anime. Oh, is this like an anime cutscene viewer? Yeah. Okay. I assume you can view all the anime cutscenes from here. I don't know how you change. Okay. Can you just view any anime cutscene at any point whenever you're ready? Coco. Or is this telling me that I need to play the game first? I think this might be telling me I need to play the game first. Let's test that theory. Cutscene 2. Alright. That's interesting that instead of preventing you from selecting the cutscene number, they just give you an error screen, okay? BGM test. Easy enough. Something skip. Okay, let's get out of here. I assume the first option is just new game, the second option is just load. I think Kamimi's biggest complaints about this game was, sure, that's fine. I don't need any fancy names. I think her biggest complaints were really that the visual quality was not amazing, and that the I think the gameplay was a little boring. Oh no. That's not just you. I lost audio too. This is an actual game disc as well, so I may need a... I have not tried this disc before, so
この星は人類の移民先として期待されていた。
I may need to adjust the laser on my PCFX or something. Alright, well. Whatever's happened in that cutscene is none of my business now. Let's see if it keeps becoming a problem. Is it just the cutscene we already watched? Okay, yeah. Let's skip past that. But yeah, I'll have to check the disc and try cleaning it as well. That was probably the first time I've opened that case. Maybe. I may have looked at the manual a bit. Well, that's usually the first thing I end up doing nowadays, is look at the manual first and foremost. Alright.
少尉、待ちかねたよ。私がこの基地の司令官、ウーヒー・リーゲンだ。召喚でいいぞ。ここではそれで通っているからな。君のこともファーストネームで呼んでも構わんかね。
First name. Yes.
君の前の舞台での噂は聞いているよ。この基地にも何度か寄ったな。ああ、先の戦いでは大変だったな。足の具合はどうかね。
Oh boy. Alright. Unfortunately, we are in the PCFX zone of time to skip all the story. Valuable skill for playing a game very briefly that you're never going to actually spend time with. Learn to skip all the story by pressing the button a lot. If you're actually playing Wakusei Little Cats, you would not want to do this. You wanna enjoy the full voice acting and maybe shove a camera translation tool at the dialogue. Hey, lady. What does it say? Black Puma? I don't know what that's saying. I don't know if I'm supposed to be one of those 4 girls or if I am my own being and entity. Okay, first option now. Option 2 is exactly the same, so I assume we looped back around, so. Her voice acting is really low. I can't tell if she's saying black something. It is interesting they don't let you skip the dialogue at all. You have to listen to the entire voice line. That's pretty rare, I feel like, in games. They usually let you skip right past it. Alright, what kind of nightmarish menu will I be presented with? Maybe presented with either a talking head or some menu that's gonna be something that I have to navigate somehow. Or it will try to load a cutscene and that just won't let it work. Okay. Eh? I feel like every time I try to like stream PCFX stuff, it just like dies. It's like, I don't know what's up with it. What's up with life and why the PCFX is shy of being on stream. But, you know. I think I might just call it early this week. You know, we almost got 2 hours. I'm not here though, so obviously I'm just gonna leave you guys to yourself, to your lonesome. Thank you for coming though, for all of Zeroigar and part of Sakurarigar, whatever it's called, Sakuragar, and 2 seconds of Wakusei Little Cats. Let me think. In terms of what came out this week, I probably I had the Happy Dance Collection video I think come out this week. And then also next week there should be the Tokimeki Card Paradise PCFX English guide video for. If you know Tokimeki Card Paradise, you'll know that that game is very accessible. But if you want to know how accessible, that video will be there for you. But yeah, so thanks for coming. I'll see if I can adjust my PCFX laser, or maybe something to do with the disc itself in this case. Although we had Zeroigar freeze on us earlier. But we'll probably get back to Scourge Hive next week, unless there's some kind of weird circumstance I didn't really anticipate. So that should be coming up, and then there should be a podcast coming up next week as well. So obviously I can't really talk too much ahead of time as well, but I am thinking about different videos I want to do. And I have a couple things in mind that in terms of direction I can go while I'm not here, depending on how much downtime there is. I may go ahead and start working on that stuff while I'm out with my family, depending on if I'm just sitting there doing nothing for a while. So maybe I'll start drafting up some scripts, get that going. But otherwise, yeah, thank you for joining me. Thank you for playing Zeroigar with me. I clearly need to play more Zeroigar to figure out what's going on with all that other stuff. But yeah, it seems like a fine game, and like it's nice that you can grind through it if you need to, right? That's pretty cool. I like that you can do that. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys. I hope you have a great week. Bye. Good weekend, I guess. Bye. Pen. I hope the pen. I'm gonna hope the pen captures. It may not capture properly, but we'll find out. If not, the stream's just gonna go black probably.